you can't have strong schools without having a strong relationship between the schools and the school system and its parents. Parents and schools need to be partners in making sure that every kid has what they need. And that's not just about every individual child, but even how our system thinks about the ways in which we do this work. When you don't have all the voices at the table when you're creating policy, you're not creating it to be as strong as it could be because you're missing critical perspectives and opinions on the work. A great example is, as a school leader, I worked on Kids Ride Free, where we made not just the bus, but also the metro free for students. And I picked up the phone and I called our Ward 8 council member and asked her to vote in a specific way on that legislation because I said our kids at Achievement Prep need it. And she voted in that way. Like, she said, this is super helpful. It's really good for me to know how far kids are traveling for high schools. And so transportation access will be huge. What we didn't think about is that now kids are traveling across neighborhoods and they're from different communities and they don't know each other. So in the first year or two after we launched that policy, we actually had a lot of rise in incidents between teenagers on the metro because now they were waiting on metro stations with other teenagers that they don't know. Common sense would have told you that that would be an issue, but because we didn't have families at the table, we didn't think about that. We thought about the need for a policy change, but not all of the things that need to go around it to make it as strong in its implementation as it was in its inception. And so the reason that parents are important in this process is because they will make policy stronger. They will highlight the things that we can't necessarily think about from our lens, and they give us they close up that perspective, as do students, and making sure that we hear from our students as well. But when you hear from all stakeholders, that's when you actually get to real change.